Well, hello everyone, and welcome back. As you can tell, we are in my room once again. It's early in the morning, it's like 7 a.m. here. Still having my morning coffee. Goofy's all messy there, I know. There's something about when you go out, you go to a little breakfast place, or you go to McDonald's and you get a breakfast sandwich. They're, they taste great, but they're messy. They're hard to eat. Everything falls out. I want to do something today where we take that breakfast sandwich and we bump it up. We push it to the next level. But at the same time, let's make it a little bit easier, cleaner to eat. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We are now in the kitchen. We have some stuff going in one air fryer. I have the other air fryer just off to the side that we're doing some other stuff. But I figured while that's quickly cooking, we can get some of the prep done. So what I have being a breakfast sandwich, got a couple of nice little bagels. You can use whatever kind you want. Try and get ones that are a little bit bigger or thicker than you normally might. You'll see why. Got a little bit of just cheese that I cubed up. Of course, we have a couple of eggs. We're going to mix them in a measuring cup just because it'll be a little bit easier for what you're going to see we're going to do. So, there's 1, 2, very simple seasoning. Got some garlic salt. Maybe half a teaspoon for 2 eggs. I really like pepper with my eggs, so I'm going for a teaspoon of pepper. I'm just going to simply beat it up. Nice and mixed up. Don't have to go nuts. I'm just using a fork, but use a whisk. If you have a little immersion blender, you can even use one of those. But you just want it nice and fully mixed. I am going to add a little bit of water. Just makes a fluffier egg. You can use, there we go, that's nice. You can use milk, cream. I'm just going with water because, well, it's a little bit lighter, and with everything else we have going in here, you'll see why. We're just going to take our bagel, simply slice it in half, try and get it even when you cut it. They do have little gadgets that'll help you with that. Never know, we might start reviewing some of them, but that's to come. So all we've done, just brush the sesame seeds off my hand there, is we're going to take our bagel half. I know this is kind of hard to see on camera, but I'm basically squishing down all the middle. I'm making a nice little channel in there for everything to set. I'm going to do this now down on my board. Now, if you really want, you can take a spoon and like scoop some of that out, but that's not me. So by doing this, we're creating like a well, a cavity, as you can see, that we're going to start, well, filling. You want to make sure your bagels are fresh also when you do this. Stale bagels, really hard to do. Chances are they're going to break, they're going to crack. So So try and get some nice fresh ones. So we have just our little cavity there. Now, the more you do it, the bigger your well, and the more stuff you're going to be able to fit in there. So, well, just going to go do the second. Like, these bagels, honestly, are garbage. I live in Montreal. I should be able to get really good bagels. I didn't have the chance to go and get proper, so I'm using some store-bought things, and they're garbage. So hey everyone, welcome to the kitchen. This is actually take 2. And what was going to be a spin of something is now going to be another spin, because as we started doing it, the bagels are garbage that I got. They're breaking and cracking, and they just aren't what I want, and they aren't doing what I want. So this is cooking. But we have all this food here, and we have food cooking, and we have more food cooking. So I'm not going to let it go to waste. So we're going to improvise. We are going to make a little breakfast omelet like a frittata. And we are going to serve that in our bagel. But first, what I have to do is I need something to use for a mold for our eggs. Now, I'm still going to be using my air fryer, so I have these nice little silicone molds, and today, right now, we are improvising, because, like I said, my original plan didn't work. When I get the proper bagels, we're going to come, we'll do a revisit on it, and we're going to show you something really good. I'm just going to take the butter, pop it in the microwave just so it melts a bit. Check everything else while we're going. So we have just our melted butter in there. Like I say, this is now really cooking on the fly, because plan A, horrible. So here what we have is just 2 eggs, tablespoon of water, some teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Like I said, I showed you all this before, but life happens. It doesn't work. So that I'm just pouring into my mold. Again, we showed you this earlier. It's just some cubed up cheddar cheese. That's going to go into our frittata. And well, in here I just have a mix of some smoked sausage and some nice bacon that we just diced up small. That can go aside. And now this is going to go into my air fryer, about 325 for 10 minutes. While that's done, we're going to toast up our bagels and we'll make up some sandwiches. So stay tuned. Hello everyone and welcome back. I think I've said that about 9 or 10 times doing this video. So, we have our now toasted bagels. A little butter on them because butter makes everything better. We have our air fryer frittata. Really nice. The cheese is nice and melted in there. The smoked sausage, the bacon. And you can see it's just, a frittata is just a really fluffy oven baked omelet. That's all. Don't let the name scare you. So I'm just going to get in here with my fork, cut this in half. Now, if you don't want to bake this, just make a really nice omelet in your fry pan on your stove. That's fine. It's just the frittata holds together that little bit better, I find. And what's nice with a frittata, because when you're in Italy, a lot of the times frittatas are just served at room temperature too. Little salad. It's not so much a breakfast item there as it is a light lunch or a nice dinner. So, I'm just getting some of the cheese, that yummy cheese, that melted in our frittata from our silicone. Get that to the side. Now, what's a breakfast sandwich without those slices of processed cheese? Because this is just going to act like a glue to hold stuff together more. Plus, those who know me know I love my cheese. And what's breakfast just without some nice hash browns? So, look at that. Like, come on. Everything is nice and contained in the egg. It's not going anywhere. It's not going to fall anywhere. You could really be naughty. Put your hash browns right in there. Give it that Western vibe. I mean Western omelet, not Western. So, let's take a bite. Whoop. Tablet almost fell over there. Sorry about that. We had to shoot the thumbnail and make it look pretty before we ate this, right? So, all nice and together. Nothing's falling out. See, that's what breakfast should be. You take a bite. You're not fighting with the bacon or the sausage to get just a piece where you pull it all out. It's all chopped up in that egg. Really nicely done. The cheeses just give it that nice creaminess. The butter that we cooked the egg in is really coming through. You can do without it, but it won't be the same. And all of that bagel. So good. It's just an explosion of flavor. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It's been a mess from the start. We tried doing one thing, we came out with something else. In the end, we still got a great breakfast sandwich, but not what I'd intended. We'll come back, we'll do it how I thought it would come out the first time. But for now, just for a nice little Sunday breakfast, quick, easy. The eggs in the air fryer took about 20 minutes, so there was no rushing, there was no having to worry about them burning on the stove, nothing. You can do them in your oven, 350, 20 minutes, should be fine. Just, depending on your oven, might take a few minutes more, whatever. Throw whatever you like in there. Ham Swiss and peppers. Throw in some asparagus and smoked Gruyere cheese if you want something a little fancier. Or do like me and go for a classic bacon and sausage and cheddar. So until next time, hopefully it won't be as cursed, but it'll be just as delicious. My name is Andrew. I am the 5 p.m. chef. Thank you for coming by, and if you're new to the channel, please remember, hit that subscribe button. Just by you watching this video helps me out so much, but hitting that button helps me out that little bit more. So until next time, everyone, have a great day, enjoy, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.